know this, Uncle Tom?
Listen, sucker. I'm blacker than the ace of spades and more militant than you and your whole damn army put together. And while you out there chanting at rallies and browbeating politicians, I'm taking out any money front sucker on a Hummel that gets in my way. So I tell you what, when your so-called revolution starts, you call me, and I'll be right down front showing you how it's done. But until then, you need to shut the fuck up when grown folks is talking.
What up, world? It's your boy, Coolie, man.
We got a gated chief in the building.
And y'all know what it is. It's time to plug them headphones in. Put the kids to bed. Let's begin to listen. It's grown-ups talk. Today we're gonna talk about what the fuck going on with us and a little bit of that Draco. Know what I mean? Y'all know what it is. Let's go.
What up, world?
Yeah.
What's going on with y'all?
I can't call it.
Good, Coolie.
I think the world vibing something different lately, man. That shit felt kind of crazy. That shit felt, there's a lot going on in the world today.
Nah, real shit buzzing.
Yeah, definitely.
Shit buzzing right now.
In a good way, in a bad way, shit. In the Don Julio way, shout out to Don Julio.
Shouts out.
Cups kind of heavy right now.
Yeah.
Ain't
Salute.
too much many more things in there smooth as a shot of Don Julio.
That's it.
But listen here. I'm gonna talk to y'all grown because this part of the show is dedicated to you, to our fans, our supporters, our listeners, to everybody that's fucking with us every Monday as we drop these audios and every Wednesday as we drop these visuals. It takes a special type of you to appreciate a special type of us, and we appreciate that.
Definitely. You already know my motto. Like, share, and follow. If you didn't do it, do it. Tell a friend. Do it again.
I'm on some other shit.
Yeah.
I need
you had up there like, yo. I'm waiting for you and shit. And I'm fucking up.
This nigga cool, you type of time he on. But listen, I need y'all to stop acting on motherfucking stink. If you on Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, iHeartRadio, anywhere where you could put in Grown Ups Talk Podcast and our show pop the fuck up, I need y'all to hit that motherfucking link. I think we got some news for y'all.
Okay, let's pop them on.
I said I think we got some news for y'all. Let me take another shot. I'm gonna make y'all wait. Yeah,
it's killing them.
This just came in. GrownUpsTalkPodcast.com. GrownUpsTalkPodcast.com.
Let's get it.
By the time you hear this episode, it will be up and running. Again, GrownUpsTalkPodcast.com is gonna be. It already is building right now as we speak, and it's going to be the official website for the podcast. You can go there, catch all of our everything, all of our social media sites, all of our latest episodes. The latest episodes are on YouTube, Motivational Mondays, Freaky Fridays, everything gonna be posted up there, man. When we get the new merch going, because that's under the works right now as we speak.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Talk
The
to the people.
store.
Talk to the people.
And finally gonna get them grown-ups talk t-shirts, hoodies, fucking coffee mugs for those who go to work, shot glasses for those who like to drink with us while we doing this month.
Let's
you know,
get it.
all that. It's gonna be there. You know what I mean? So GrownUpsTalkPodcast.com. It's coming. It's coming.
Fire. So now, I mean, with that being said, you already know this shit is gonna explode from here. Know what I mean? Shit gonna pick up.
2K19 starting off right, baby.
Exactly.
Starting off right.
Know what I mean? Bigger and better. That's it.
Yeah, yo. So know what I mean?
I told you, every time y'all see us, it's gonna be improvement.
Something gonna happen. One day we're gonna cover up this motherfucking wall. Y'all gonna see, I mean, the people that watch the YouTube videos, y'all gonna see the motherfucking wall. that shit gonna get covered up one day. But for now, keep fucking with us.
Soon come.
They just let you know, I mean, you see the growth. If you've been following us, I mean, listening to us, you see the sound quality improve, I mean, you see...
We taking this shit seriously for you.
Right, you feel me?
We taking this shit seriously for you. You hear that shit?
For you.
This shit ain't no game for you.
Because you loyal.
Right, like that.
You're special. Yeah, man, but we got a lot of shit cooking up, man. If y'all got any ideas or anything you would like to see us throw Grown Ups Talk on as far as merch, just let us know, man. I mean, we're going to be in here. We're going to be getting it. We're trying to get it right. And if y'all got any suggestions for my motherfucking birthday, which is coming up February 26th, let a nigga know. Know what I mean?
Right,
let a nigga know. If you got a spot, you trying to throw my birthday party for me, know what I mean? Let me know. If you trying to have Grown Ups Talk walk through, know what I mean, host a party, some shit, you know, throw that bag this way, or, you know, just give us the look, something. I mean, we around, know what I mean? Definitely looking for some plans, make something happen, you know what I mean? Get at us.
I'll pop out with you, Coolie.
So, there's no other way to do it.
I'll pop out with you, you know what I'm saying?
What you're talking about? There's no other way to do it,
saying?
you know what I mean? We in there, they gonna talk to us grown, we gonna respond in an adult manner, you know what I mean?
That's it.
It's only right, you know? It's only right. Hashtag talk to us grown. But so we could have hit a couple of different things in these topics, but I mean, we wanted to talk about something that kind of brings it all together for everything we was just letting y'all know about. I mean, I know everybody been seeing the Breakfast Club interview with Draco, Big Draco. You know what I mean? Drake? Drake? Talk about Drake? Aubrey? The kid in the wheelchair? Yeah. I know y'all done seen the memes is everywhere. Everybody talking about it. I mean, everybody for the loves. I mean, for the laughs and I mean the shits and the giggles and all that, the kicks and the giggles. Like, I don't know how that should go. But anyway,
Shits and the giggles.
Yeah, they here for that. I mean, but being entrepreneurs ourselves, I mean, and on a road that's haven't been traveled too much in our area by our people at all. It was some things that he was saying like that was kind of making sense, at least to me. I mean, I seen the Breakfast Club interview and I seen clips of the academics interview where they was up there basically trying to play him like because he got so many hustles, doing so many different things, and I mean he got all this shit going on. And they basically was trying to play him like, yo, if you got all this bread, why you doing so much? Like, not knowing that, nigga, that bread gonna run out. So if I ain't doing so much right now, then this shit gonna fade out and I ain't gonna be Big Draco no more. I'm gonna be Big Draco back at home with the pot belly and the 40 talk what I used to. Right. Feel me? Then like, I feel like he wasn't getting the respect for being an entrepreneur. But anyway, yeah, I just felt like we should talk about it a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. To be honest, like, I don't think that's a bad thing for him to want to do something different. Okay, he's a rapper, we get that. Like, right. If you want to step outside the box and, venture into making video games or, everybody's doing the clothing line and fashion and the beauty and all that, the liquor, right? You know what I mean? Right. And like you said, he's the first person to do a video game. That's genius. That's outside the box. That's his own lane. You know what I mean? For his own market, as far as the hip hop community and shit. Like that's brilliant, and I guarantee they gonna probably clown him now and hop on his coattail later.
Yeah, because as he doing it, they gonna see. Like he said, he made $1 million. Like his first couple of sales, he made $1 million. Like I forgot what. I think he said a week or some shit, 2 days, whatever he said. Like but he made $1 million off this shit already. So when niggas see that he actually making his money and niggas is really buying this fucking game, niggas is gonna try to. Of course they're gonna try to elevate it, so it ain't the preloaded. 800 games in there, whatever. It's gonna be mad different shit. They're probably gonna try to get the technology up. Shit like that. But I guarantee you, somebody gonna ride them coattails. Somebody gonna ride it just like he was saying. Like niggas don't. Before at first I was doing what everybody else was doing with the Breakfast Club interview. I was kind of laughing, like, I mean,
Right,
but when the nigga was putting the facts together, like, yo, my nigga, before me and MySpace, nobody was doing what the fuck niggas is doing. Like, all y'all niggas that's on YouTube wouldn't be doing the YouTube shit. Niggas that got the streaming shit going on Facebook, you won't be able to get paid to put your face on the camera just because you on camera recording yourself being like talking and shit, not the way you are right now. Like, it wouldn't be where it is now. The streaming shit wouldn't be as far fetched as it was. Somebody probably would have came along eventually, but he was the one that did it. So for people to be trying to like, oh nah, he just a big joke. It is not a joke, my nigga. It's facts. Like, it's facts.
Yeah.
My nigga paved the way. He changed the game. He definitely threw a curveball in that motherfucker when everybody was used to the traditional shit, my nigga.
No, facts. Yeah, and then he had a point as far as him, you know, him coming in the game and taking all the scrutiny.
Right.
As far as, I mean, him and his making the dances, and everybody had so much shit to talk about.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
How, you know, just how he ain't a rapper. He fucking the game up, right.
No content. He's just a party rapper.
He killing hip hop type shit.
Right. Yeah.
And then next thing you know, the whole new wave. That's the whole new wave. Still to right now. Right, like, I mean,
everybody had some shit right after that, my nigga.
Bro, real shit. Then you still could come up with a dance song right now, like, I mean, and
hell yeah,
right, that's the way. All these dances out right now, like, I mean, that shit is crazy. And he started that wave.
Hell yeah, like look at like you talking about Drake, my nigga, like. That song that Kiki nigga, that dance that what you call it put to it, what's the nigga name, yo? I forgot the nigga name, but if it wasn't for that dance popping off the way it was, like that, I don't think that song would have been doing as good as it was. Like, you feel me? It was catchy as fuck, but niggas was seeing that dance a little bit before they was paying attention to the song. Like, you feel me?
Right.
Like, so it's just all types of shit because he led the way. Like, nigga monetizing or $7 million, nigga made $7 million by himself as an independent artist, my nigga. Ringtones made him rich. Like, back then when niggas had the Boost Mobiles, the flip phones, and you had to buy your ringtones and all that. Nigga, yeah. Who you think was the nigga that was made it such a big thing that artists wanted to get paid? It had to be in their contract. Oh, you gotta pay me for my ringtone.
Shit, I think that shit kind of switched up his lane too. He said, "Fuck, I'm gonna start making ringtone music, kiss me through the phone and all that shit." Like, I mean, that's ringtone music type shit.
Yeah, niggas, and then niggas was laughing because they was saying, yo, Drake Ben, he was saying Drake Ben still on my shit. That whole shit where he was talking about the kiss me through the phone and the verse, the first song Drake. The nigga, somebody did the side by side on Facebook, nigga, and they played his verse first and the melodies and shit and the way he wrote it, and then he played Drake shit. I was like, oh shit, my nigga.
I ain't even see that.
Niggas was on it, my nigga. And then they did another one. It was another one where they did this shit. It was I forgot what song it was, my nigga. But he was basically singing a certain way, my nigga, and like his pattern was like his flow was a certain way, my nigga. And then Drake was on DJ Khaled's song, my nigga, and did the same exact shit, my nigga. I was like, yo, this nigga really got a point. Like, usually niggas come out Drake and they don't got no, like, it's just, they throwing shit, hoping something stick. This nigga really has some points. I was like, oh, okay, my nigga really on it.
So Drake still in this nigga flow.
Drake been stealing niggas' flows, man, having niggas writing for him. And niggas, he's a thorough artist. I give it to him. But, I mean, I'm not surprised that he stole a nigga flow or some shit like that, because, I mean, everybody know what the ghostwriting and all that. So that shit ain't nothing new. It's just that it to be Soulja Boy, like, I think he got a science to it where he listen to niggas that niggas ain't really fucking with at the time. Or that's really like most industry niggas, they do that shit. They keep their ear to the street for that reason. They hear some shit that was thorough, catchy. They know it's not going to catch because it's them. They take it and then they go do some other shit. Like he was saying this shit with him and Amigos. He had that Versace beat. The Versace beat was his first. Them niggas both recorded a song, whatever. Then they ended up chopping it up or whatever and ended up doing some songs together because the nigga Zaytoven sold the beat to two different niggas. I mean, but that shit, yeah. To hear that nigga talking about the different shit he had influence on, that shit was kind of eye-opening because I was doing the same thing everybody else was doing. The same shit I be doing now. All these niggas is rapping about dancing and shit. Like they rapping for the dancing and that's not my lane. Like I don't pay attention to that shit. Like, but now seeing that nigga, he was doing some groundbreaking shit, doing all. Maybe I should have been paying attention. Fuck, nigga.
Nah, real shit. You were motherfucking. Well, not you. I should say me per se. Know what I mean, kind of was sleeping on his whole little movement. Like, know what I mean, I thought, and he had a whole another point. Excuse me, about the whole trolling thing and how, know what I mean, he was doing that shit, and then
he was heavy on that shit before Tekashi came out, my nigga. He was heavy on that shit, my nigga. And then the nigga, he said that nigga Tekashi one of my kids, my nigga.
Yo,
yeah,
funny ass
nigga. He not lying though. I just want to know why my nigga look like that though, cause my nigga don't look healthy. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it a buck. This is your keep it a buck moment right here, right now.
He don't look
healthy. My
healthy.
nigga don't look healthy, my nigga. He do not look healthy at all right now, my nigga. The way he, like, niggas was doing side by sides from when he was out here getting like in everybody's face. The nigga was like looking like he was healthy, like he was out here taking care of himself. Right now, nah, brother. He don't look like he taking care of himself. Outside of the entrepreneurship and the shit he was talking about, I mean, just real concerns. Yeah. Right. Hope you really is taking care of yourself. But anyway, that DJ Academic shit, where they was up there, and they was trying to play my G, like, yo, like Shorty said, why you got so many hustles? Like, why you doing so much? Like, and he like, yo, I'm a young entrepreneur. Like, I'm young, black, and I'm rich. I gotta keep this money coming. Niggas came from Section 8. Niggas came from the bottom, my nigga. Like, if to me, if the nigga wasn't doing all of the shit he doing, if he wasn't coming up with these wild ass, creative ass ways to do this type of shit to keep money coming in, he'll be crazy. He not crazy to me for putting his fingers or his money everywhere that he can and touching a part of a hustle that he can get his fingers on. To me, he not crazy. He definitely not crazy, yo. But for them to be basically unsupportive, my nigga, like that shit happens all the time in our community alone, my nigga, because don't nobody want to support that shit unless if it's the popular thing to support or unless if it's beneficial to them, like, you feel me? Mm-hmm. If it ain't, I ain't getting no bread off of that, or I ain't getting a good look off of that, know what I mean? My whole squad think that shit whack, I'm gonna think it's whack too. Like, nah, my nigga, like, think for yourself a little bit here. Come on, people, bring it in. Let's talk about this one.
Yeah, we never want to see one of our own, like, really make it. Like, okay, you can be rich and you know what I mean, maybe even wealthy, but really make it and try and, like, know what I mean, become, I guess, well, we got, icons and legends and shit like that, but it's just, they gotta struggle and or die to become one type shit.
Right.
And I mean, for someone to be making, moves, and there's a lot of people out here that's making power moves and doing iconic shit, know what I mean, but it's just the fact that we bring each other down.
Right.
Crabs in the bucket. Yeah. It's simple as that. We bring each other down. We don't ever want to see it. I don't know what's the problem. I try to put a title on it, but I don't know.
I think it's too big of there's too many things under one umbrella to try to put a label on it. It's just, that shit is tiring and it's fucking sickening to keep watching, my nigga. Like, there's people really out here doing shit like him. Like, he got money, he's still grinding, like, with the mindset of, I can't go back to that. Like, you feel me? I gotta maintain what the fuck I'm doing. He said he just signed a deal for a single, and then he signed a deal for an album. Nigga Charlamagne say, yo, why the fuck would you do that? He was like, cause I'm trying to get the greatest comeback of the year, my nigga. Y'all said it with the Meek Mills and all that. Right. Like, he trying to get back. Like, he trying to get back to the status, but he trying to get the bread too. I guarantee if the bread wasn't right, he wasn't gonna do it, my nigga. Like, the shit, I don't know. I just feel like we are so quick to shoot each other down instead of actually taking a look at what the fuck, like, where he's at right now is uncharted territory for hip hop, period, for our culture, period. Like he said, y'all quick to run behind the Asian people with Atari, the white people at Sony, all these people at Microsoft, y'all quick, y'all quick to run behind all of them. But the moment I, a face that look like yours says, hey, I got a video game out too. And it come with 800. You don't gotta buy the console and then spend $60 every game. This shit come with 800 games preloaded. And all of the games are some classics, and they're already licensed, so there's no issues with getting the shit. You just get the shit, you plug the shit up, and you play the shit. And niggas is like, oh, that's too left field for me. Like, it just, I think because he a little bit too far out there, thinking like mentally on that hustle, I think that it make people uncomfortable.
Too far ahead of his time.
Yeah, it just make people uncomfortable. I don't know, that shit just crazy.
That shit bring me, to the whole LeVar Ball.
Yeah.
They bring me to the ball with what's the sneakers called?
Big Baller Brand.
The Big Baller Brand.
Yeah.
That shit bring me to that, cause I mean, he caught hell, controversy, and all that shit. And
he fell back from the media though. I don't know why he fell back, cause he had his what you call it was hot, my nigga. Like his not the clothes or any of that, like, cause the price was a little bit. I wasn't a big baller for that brand, but he had the brand on fire when he was in the face of the media all the time. Like when he always was saying some wild shit, like everybody was checking for the brand, like everybody was looking for the big baller brand. And if I could have got some of this shit, I would have got some of this shit, but I wasn't gonna spend no bread on that when I got bills to pay, my nigga.
So shit, yeah, where is that? Where is he at? Excuse me.
I know he started basically like his own league, like his own little, well not little, let me not put that title, but he created his own league, basically for kids that don't get scholarships or don't want to go to college, but they want to make money straight out of high school to play ball and get prepared and still qualify for the NBA draft or to even make it into the NBA. And it's some I like the way you threw this in here because it's a layer of this shit too. Like, I mean, peep game. So, I just like, cause this shit, I be watching cause they got a whole TV show on Facebook. It's not on TV or nothing like that. They did a whole deal. It's smart motherfucking business, man. Yo, I gotta take my hats off to that, man. I would, but I need to shout out to my barber. I gotta come see you. But, he basically created a league. So if you come out of high school, if you was a high school senior right now and you didn't get no looks from college, or you didn't get the looks you wanted from college, and you didn't commit to nothing, but you wanted to go play ball, make a little bread to help your family out, you know what I mean, and still get the looks and the scouts from the NBA to come check you out. Mm-hmm. I mean, he created a league for that. Like, you feel me? Two of his sons didn't get in the draft or whatever. They needed to get their shit up. I mean, you know, his son had the shit with stealing over in China and shit. So the team, he basically pulled his son out of college or whatever and created this league and shit. So his last two sons is in the league. They basically the stars of the league. They got all this talent around them, all these people, and they go around, they playing everybody. Like, it don't matter where. They went to Lithuania, played over there, mad shit. But that's what he doing now. That's what his time is vested in. Like, but peak game, you know. I know most of y'all done heard about all of that. But peak game, like, I fuck with the NBA. I love the NBA. I'll never stop watching the NBA. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Shout out to LeBron, D-Wade, Chris Paul, and Carmelo because they're a part of the union and they the heads of it to make sure that the players are getting their just due as far as players like and what they're supposed to get like paid. They pushing the envelope basically to make sure it's fair and all that. But with LeVar Ball, he created this league, right? And you know the NBA had the D League. And in the D League, it was basically you had to have a little bit of overseas experience or a little bit of college experience to get in the D League. And you get paid like a minimum like $25K a year or some shit like that to play. You know what I mean? And it's basically a part-time job, a good paying part-time job. Mm-hmm. But I mean, but you still get the looks. They pay. I guess they pay for your hotels and all that shit. You just do what you gotta do with the $25K. But if you came straight out of high school, you couldn't go. You still had to do the first year in college. You still got to do at least a year in overseas. So when LeVar seen that shit, he was like, yo, listen, I'm going to create this league. And you can come straight out of high school, play here. It's going to be a professional league. You're gonna play in this league, and you'll still be able to get the looks, but I'll pay you for playing, and you don't have to go all the way overseas. You could be here and still play, like live in your state or your city or whatever, and still play, and still follow your dreams, and still get the same looks from the NBA and shit. But what the NBA did was they said now you could come out of high school and go to the G League and get paid the same thing, the same format basically he got. So even if you went to college, you can go to college fine, you can still complain if you don't make the team, or if you don't get no looks, you can come here, try out for one of the teams, make the G League, and try to move up that way, like in 2K. But, or you can come out of high school and do this shit. Like come straight into the G League, develop, do all of that. Like, you feel me? They kind of try to because he kind of punctured him a little bit when he did that. Like, you feel me? Gave him another look, and they couldn't. The way he created the league and the way he put it all together, they couldn't deny to look at those players. Like, they could deny it all they want. Like I said, nah, we ain't looking over there.
But they got the overseas experience.
Right. They got the professional experience, period, because it's a professional league. So they got to honor that. You feel me? So what they did was, since he was taking them players and they would miss the opportunity of scouting them the way they wanted to, or whatever, it interfered with their business. So what they did was they cut that off to try to cut his whole league off. They hit him with but another thing, like, so we not only fighting the lack of support in our community, but we all know that we fighting the lack of support or the lack of opportunity from the man. Yeah.
You about to get subliminal with it from the man.
Yeah, from the man. It know what it is. But though, that shit it's just crazy. That shit, I'm kind of glad you brought that up, because a lot of people don't even know. They don't even peeping the fact that they did that with the G League. Now you can come straight, you could be a senior, go straight, try out for the G League, make the G League, get in there and make bread, and you ain't got to worry about what the fuck LeVar Ball doing. That opportunity ain't even there for you no more. You got this shit. It's not even a second thought, because if you get the opportunity to go to his shit or to the G League, 9 times out of 10 you're going to go to the G League, because all of the teams are affiliates of the NBA teams. So you're going to end up practicing with the teams, meeting the players, getting acquainted, running their systems, living that life a little bit. Like, you feel me? And then you get the opportunity to run up in the NBA, possibly. So it's going to be too close of an opportunity. Like,
see, the money is probably better with LeVar. So if you're struggling and you need to make it, it ain't depending on the situation. Like straight out of high school, yeah, you're gonna go with the G League. But if you've been to college or been scouted already and had your chance type shit, like possibly like and didn't make it, then you're gonna go with LeVar Ball, because that sounds like a better opportunity.
Right.
Like, even you can get everything you getting over here from the same place that passed you up, and you can possibly make a little bit more bread.
Right. But the way they just cut the shit off, like, that's fucked up. Yeah, that's fucked up. And it's been a conversation I've been having with people. People haven't been seeing it the way I see it. Like, you feel me? Like, they don't get that whole concept that I just broke down. Like, they just basically, they put the roadblock right in front of them. It was like, yo, it's a little pathway to get around it, but
the people that you brought it up to, what was their outlook, their take on it?
They was on the side of the NBA, basically, like, yo, they just made it a little bit more easy. They kind of took what it used to be, where you can come from it, like, you still got a touch to the NBA. Basically, what he still provided, like, my argument was always, he's still providing it. I think it's just because he's black, he's not affiliated with the NBA, and there's no direct correlation with them being able to capitalize on it or monopolize on it. So they was like, yo, it's a threat to some of our business. That's what big business do to little business all day.
Time,
yo. Big bank take little bank all day. Like, that's just, it's crazy. But a lot of people just don't get it. They don't understand the concept.
Yo, what would it take to start your own sport? You know that? You know the information to do that?
Shit, you can. Nah, I don't. I was gonna say trying to be clever or whatever. You can start your own. I can say right now, we can pick up a chair, see how long, like, you can do whatever with it, and
right, but
put some rules to it.
Yeah, like, Right, that's what I'm saying.
Shout out to basketball.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You know, I like that movie as a kid, even though I wasn't supposed to watch it, because I watched it as an adult. I'm like, what in the fuck is going on? This shit is weird.
Definitely wild.
Yeah, but yeah, like that's some unheard of shit that don't get well, we seen sports being created and shit here and there, like, well, growing up.
Mm-hmm.
The fucking with the trampoline basketball and shit.
Yeah.
They created that shit. That shit was kind of cool and shit. The even though the roller derby shit wasn't.
I still don't even understand what the fuck was going on in roller derby, y'all. I don't.
Crazy. But I mean, they kind of revamped it, like, I mean, to, I don't know, like.
Yeah, I don't, and I ain't gonna play like I do.
Made it a little
competitive, a little entertaining.
Yeah, I guess.
All I knew was some chicks in some booty shorts who barely had any booty, and they was on some blades knocking each other the fuck over. That's all I knew.
Right,
That's all
yeah,
I know.
niggas.
Hey, they might fight, whatever. Whatever.
So, but yeah, like, what do it take? Does it take? See, now is fucking limitless, because you can go viral.
Oh yeah.
Off the teeniest thing.
You
so
make some backyard shit, you motherfucking.
Right. Go
you
back.
got a hoop while you hit a baseball. Like, I mean,
right. Go.
Shit.
Yeah, and this shit may inspire somebody. I want my percentage. But yeah, man, entrepreneurship, bro.
Yeah, but see the thing, like, shout out to Simone, man. Simone Lemonhead. I mean, she's supposed to be here for. We're gonna do a part 2 to this, just because she's supposed to be here for this topic. But my thing is, why the fuck are we so quick to jump behind the motherfuckers that's already established? Yeah, we could support them, but when a motherfucker down the street from you is doing some shit that's not ever been done in your neighborhood, not ever been done in your city, and they try and do it, you not supporting them, or it's been done, but they nice with it, and you just not trying to show them the support. What the fuck is you sitting on your ass for, not supporting them, knowing that, I mean, they thought like what they do, like,
Facts,
I mean, like, I just don't understand what, like, cause you be the same person when the shit take off and they from my block. I know them. I grew up with them. Blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
How many times you put somebody up on what they was doing? How many times you shared their shit on social media? How many times you took a little clip of their shit and promoted it? How many times you just gave a helping hand to them to help them get up? Because the people that gave a helping hand, them motherfuckers, when the person blow up, they usually come back and grab that person. Or send some love back down their way, some guap or something, or send a look to whatever they doing. Like, I mean, you never know what the fuck can be the return in that investment. Like,
one hand wash the other, both wash the face.
And 9 times out of 10, the most annoying shit is it don't take money to support your people. A lot of the shows that go on around here, a lot of the shows that the artist is doing be free. Mm-hmm. Or if they charging at the door, or if they selling the tickets to their show, is because that's the way they getting paid. If they don't sell them the tickets, they don't get paid. They don't eat. They basically gonna do the show for free. Like, I mean, and shout out to the people that's grinding from the bottom and doing shows for free. Like, I've been there. I know what this shit feel like. Like, I mean, if you ain't got the people to come in, sometimes it's harder to get people to come to a free show than it is a paid show, which is crazy to me. Like, it's crazy. Like, yo, for free, can you come down and support me? Nah, my nigga, I got this. Ayo, but it's $25 a ticket. Oh, let me get that ticket. Like, damn, my nigga. Like, that shit, it's just backwards as fuck to me, my nigga.
I don't know, probably people can be. I don't know if they are doing this. You know, the whole thing of you get what you pay for. So if you can't afford the pair of sneakers and you getting a free pair, you gonna take the free pair. But if you can afford the pair of sneakers,
right,
you're not gonna take the free pair. You're gonna pay for your sneakers simply because the $25 pair of sneakers is gonna be a lot more better quality than the free pair of sneakers. So.
Yeah.
So that's probably
yes.
That's probably why.
Probably both sides. Like, I done been to some shows where I paid in support of an artist.
And shit was
trash.
That
Shit
too.
was trash.
That too.
Niggas came to a free show, shit was lit. And the shit was ODL. Like, the vibes was right, everything was good. Like, I mean, but the paid show was trash. Like, free is free. I mean, save some money in my pocket. And a lot of shit, niggas be posting videos and shit on Facebook or Instagram. Hit a quick share.
Yeah, I try to anything come to my page that's, I mean, I know that's locally, I try to show it.
Yeah, like that shit, I just don't get it, yo. Cause as entrepreneurs, like, it's hard, yo. Like, you gotta put in a lot of time as an investment and a lot of bread as an investment. And then when you see people who are supposed to be your quote unquote supporters or friends or your day ones, and they not fucking with what you doing, but when the shit blow up, they won't be right there flicking it up, celebrating the success. But they had nothing to do with it. Like, that shit is crazy. It's crazy because any one person that make it from our area, or any area, any suburb or ghetto, like, if you make it from a city or out of your situation to make it to a greater place or some type of success, everybody around should be able to celebrate, because everybody around should be able to support it. Now, if y'all got some beef or some shit, that's something different. But I'm just talking in general. If y'all cool with somebody that's an entrepreneur, show them some love, yo. Like,
you know, not to cut you off, Coolie.
Nah,
but
cut me off.
This was I'm not sure the exact numbers and how many people and all that, but I know, if I'm not mistaken, it was Ben and Jerry ice cream. They started in a little town, I'm not sure where, I forgot, or from the person that told me the story, but so yeah, they started in a little town and they made this ice cream, came up with this business, right?
Yeah.
And what they did was, what the town did was invested into Ben and Jerry's, the ice cream, and I mean the business profited and then ended up skyrocketing and becoming a franchise.
Right.
And
it's in everybody motherfucking grocery store right now.
Right. And the people that invested, all the people that invested, which was most of the town, had a certain share, which Ben and Jerry eventually paid them all off. Yeah. But they straight.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, and that's like, people put in like little shit, $5 and like little shit, and they rich now. Like, I mean,
the same shit
over the $5 that they put in.
Mark Zuckerberg with the niggas that started Google, with UPS started with the two people that started UPS. They borrowed $100 from the one of the dudes, either their father or their grandfather. They started $100, started in the garage, and now they $100 million company. Like, UPS, bro. Everybody know about UPS. Like, they started off with $100, my G. $100 right out of a basement. A shipping company started out of a basement of a house. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like, but it gotta be there. Like, the hustle on the entrepreneur has to be there. The consistency on the entrepreneur has to be there. The hustle and the understand of the mindset of always having to grind, always having. Shout out to Dame Dash too. He's the ultimate hustler. I mean, always out there grinding, getting it. I mean, groundbreaking shit that he's been involved in and all of that, because he's into buying art studios and shit. Like, he got art studios like all over the fucking world. Like, he crazy with the things that he see that nobody else is tapping into. Same way Soulja Boy's in the video games, he's in the actual art studios and shit like that. Like, Swizz Beatz into that shit too. But I mean, it just, the mindset of constantly gotta get it, because an entrepreneur is just
Brown painting, he doing his own art.
Yeah, like, feel me, like, but
so it's just ill too.
It's not being afraid to do the shit, being consistent. To everybody that's listening, that's running your own business, to everybody that's listening that's involved in some type of business from the startup, or you out here trying to get bread and you trap in to get it yourself, you gotta understand that you gotta be consistent. We just got a couple of new followers on our YouTube page. Shout out to everybody that's following the YouTube page.
Shouts out.
But it was a young lady that I know. I mean, she followed us. It came to my phone that she followed us on YouTube. So I hit her up on Instagram. Was like, yo, thank you. I appreciate the support. I mean, it means a lot to us. Like, and she replied with, you guys are consistent and your content is always consistent. So, I mean, why not? And y'all my people, so why not support? Like, you feel me?
Right.
Like, that type of shit right there, just the consistency. You can't you can't expect people to support what you're doing if you're gonna be inconsistent and show a lapse of consistency in what you're doing. Point blank, period.
Yeah, because the moment that you slack and fall off and think, oh, nobody's gonna miss it, everybody gonna miss it.
Right.
Like, yo, what the fuck happened to grown-ups talk? Nigga, these niggas was popping.
Yeah.
It's been 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Niggas like, what the fuck? And every time niggas see, oh, y'all ain't doing the podcast no more?
Right, yo. Right, niggas missed one episode.
Right.
I appreciate that though, cause I mean the people that was really supporting us, they really on our backs about it. Like, yo, Mondays ain't Mondays if we ain't got an episode, my G. So make sure y'all got one
appreciate
for
the
us.
support
Definitely
from the supporters. You know what I mean? That's why we give y'all a shout out first before
and
we even
foremost.
do anything.
Right.
Because, you know what I mean, like Coolie said, without y'all,
It take a special type of y'all to appreciate it, a special type of us, and we appreciate that. And no, that wasn't pre-recorded. That's me every time. That's me every goddamn time.
Facts.
But yeah, man, that shit it's a lot. It's a lot to uncover with that shit, with the whole being supportive, not being supportive. Like, I just want to know why people look at you crazy. Like, if you wanted to jump out right now, like, yo, bro, I'm about to start a whole line of headbands. If you could run down the numbers to me and tell me why you about to do that shit, like, I'm not gonna be like, hey, yo, you crazy. Like, hey, my nigga, when you make one, let me get one. I'm gonna throw that shit on. When we on camera, nigga, we wearing these headbands, nigga.
Facts.
Like, that shit, I don't get it. Maybe that is it. Just people just don't understand or don't know because of the lack of information throughout it.
Yeah, and sometimes I believe that people just don't believe in you.
Yeah.
You know, they just doing that. It's a hobby or like I don't know. Like, I mean, it just, they look down upon it. Like they frown upon it. Not even frown upon it, but they don't believe in you. Simple as that.
Did you since we've been doing this, it's almost a year and a half we've been doing this shit, right? Mm-hmm. Have you had anybody ask you, hey, yo, you still do that?
Like, not do I still do that? Like, no, I mean, no one asked me that. I'm pretty sure they'd probably be afraid of the reaction. But
Big Draco, nigga.
not to sound like, you know what I mean? But real talk is.
Nah, I understand. I get
because I'm liable to spaz. Anybody that know me know how passionate I am about, you know what I mean, my baby, our baby. You know what I mean? Grown up talk. This is us. You know what I mean? Yeah. So. I haven't got that kind of reaction, but I have had people like not downplay it, but just use little words that
subliminals at you.
Not even subliminals. It's just words that don't make it sound too big or like too important.
Like how I had to catch myself. He started a little league or not. Let me not put little on that.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Like, yeah. Like, nigga, this ain't no little podcast. This is a podcast.
No, facts,
like,
yeah. Like, I mean, put some respect,
right, nigga,
on our name type shit.
You know what, yo? In a minute, we're gonna make a move. Give us a little bit. We're gonna make a move to solidify what the fuck we really trying to do. In a minute, because this shit is Grown Ups Talk podcast is. It's our baby. It's what we do. It's what we love. But there's a bigger picture to all of this that we cooking up. We letting our shit bubble quietly, and then we're gonna blow. Y'all gonna understand in a minute. I'll tell you that. I promise you that. We're gonna be able to watch.
Don't believe, just watch.
Yeah,
that's it.
I almost. Yeah, nah, I can't.
Not right now.
I almost gave up a little. Yeah,
I mean, we dropped enough Jews. We dropped enough. You know what I mean?
I can't do it. I can't. But. It's some shit we cooking up. It's some bigger dreams than what people think. Because I had somebody ask me, literally, was it a podcast that's just a hobby? Or was it something that I'm actually doing and I'm pursuing? And I had to let them know, like, no, the podcast is like, it's my life outside of work. Like outside of work,
this is my job.
Yeah, like it's not even my job because I love and enjoy doing this shit. So this is me. This is me. Point blank. Period.
Sure.
The podcast is me. I am the podcast. Point blank. When people see me, I have like all last year. Y'all been hearing us saying people been coming up. Hey, yo, you got the podcast growing us to right? Yeah, it still go on, but it's some people that thought it was just gonna be a fad. It was gonna phase out and shit like that. Nah, we here. This is what the fuck we doing. As you see, we bringing up people from the town, supporting our people. This is a platform for anybody that's doing anything positive or trying to pursue their careers, and they want people that don't understand or don't know enough about their careers and their path that they're choosing. They can come up here and rock out. Like,
come have a seat. The chair is always open. We always got an extra mic. If you want to bring, someone with you, we got an extra mic for them.
Right, yo.
You know what I mean? That's about it, though.
Get this shit shaking. Get this shit shaking. A couple of shots, you know what I mean? Good conversation. Let people know about what you're doing.
Let's see what you're doing. Let's see what you're talking about.
We have not shut down the opportunity for anybody to come up here. Even if you don't want a full-blown interview with just you or just about what you're doing, and you just want to come up here and kick it about, like shout out to Jonesy. Jonesy came up here, he was like, yo, let's not make it about me, let's kick it. We're gonna talk about what we're gonna talk about. And we just did that. Like, you feel me? Shout out to Christian. Same thing. Like, you feel me? Like, they could have easily talked about their choice of profession and did that. But shout out to every artist that came up here. Shout out to everybody that came up here
as a special guest.
Yeah, as a special guest and kicked it. But it's because we're not stingy with this shit. Like, we're not gonna be stingy with this shit. If you are, like, if you're really up here trying to do some shit with your life, who the fuck are we to say, hey, yo, nah, that ain't gonna fit, it ain't right? No, like, nah. Well, if we got some shit lined up, we gotta respect our schedule and what we already meant as requests or shit that we already put in place. But there's a place up here, so like, we can get motherfuckers up here. There's no problem to get motherfuckers up here.
Especially if you're from the town, city, or state.
Definitely, definitely, because as we grow, this shit is gonna grow with us. Like, as we grow as people, the podcast is gonna grow at the same rate, at the same time.
Facts.
We're gonna continuously reinvent this shit. Like, you feel me? So yeah, ride.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm a silly dude sometimes.
Yo, I had a bunch of points and shit that I wanted to touch on. Yeah. I'm gonna let you go on.
My bad.
Damn, you touched on a few things, bro. I wanted to. So, all right. So let me just say this and shit. About since we talking about Soulja Boy, right? He coming out with a what is it, Soulja Boy Tell It All, or a movie, or
like a movie about his life.
Yeah. Shit, his old shootout and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, yo, this nigga, yo, he a funny dude.
Yo,
I think
that's the thing. That's why people get him misunderstood though, because of that shit. Because it's a level of comedy or a level of silliness to it. Like, you feel me?
Yeah, because I'm sitting here, I'm like, yo, that's a good idea, because he's gonna bring even more bread, more exposure, more, you know what I mean, especially if he got, the cameras like he say he got, and you know what I mean, all the content, the real shit, niggas like, oh shit, this nigga really wasn't fucking playing.
Right.
And I think he caught a body. Yeah, somebody died from that shit.
He definitely did. In self-defense.
Yeah,
he definitely did. But the dope shit about it is that he doing all of this shit, right? Everybody saying, oh, he wildin'. Bruh, his music streams went up 78% in the last couple of days, bro. Like, just off of him out here doing what he doing, like 78%. Like, somebody somewhere going crazy cranking that. Yo! Somebody kissing that girl through the phone right now, my nigga. Like, niggas is they really fucking with his music. Like, he know what he doing, my nigga. Like, I could say that. I can honestly say that.
But he always knew what he was doing. Like, you know what I mean? Like he said, he was one of the first people to do this whole social media thing. Like, you know what I mean? Right. So, like, he knew the ins and outs. He knew what got him where he at right now. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, he know how to play that lane. And the thing about it, like he said, he probably wasn't savvy as far as business, and he had a lot to learn and shit, a lot of growing up to do and shit. You know what I mean? But had he came into the game with the mentality that he got right now, he'd probably be like, I mean.
Oh yeah, that's we all say that shit, yo. If I knew now what I knew then.
No, facts. But I'm just talking about as far as just had someone to mentor him, rather I should say. Now, I mean, he didn't have a good mentor. I'm not taking that from Cali Park. That's what's sounding right. Yeah. I'm not taking away from that whole staff or nothing like that,
But I will say, I mean, the dude, low key. I'm gonna say low key because before he put all of this shit out on the table, what he actually did, what he's actually doing, a lot of people wasn't really dissecting the moves and seeing like calculating what he actually was doing. Like the dude is a genius on the low. Like feel me? Like he playing that social media shit, but he's smart as fuck on the low. Like, marketing genius. Like he give it up. Like
you know what I like about his whole, I guess, demeanor, like that, like yo, there's no one, and this is his attitude, like there's no one doing it like I'm doing it. There's no one better than, you know what I mean, doing it better than me. Like in order to win, you gotta he believe in himself, like, you know what I mean, and that's a lot of what it takes nowadays. Like people lack that self-confidence, like, you know what I mean? Right. So for him to have so much self-confidence, people may mistake it for cockiness.
They do that shit all the time.
But like, yo, nah, nigga, like it ain't nothing wrong with believing in yourself and praising yourself and putting that shit out in the atmosphere, like, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna tell you that I'm great. So you gonna believe it?
Right, nigga. Dash was saying the same thing, my nigga. Like him being so confident going into those business meetings with those big execs and everything. Everybody thought he was just cocky. He became the cocky guy in Rockefeller. It wasn't that he was cocky. It was like, yo, you're not gonna lowball me. You're not gonna play us like we don't know the game. You're not gonna play us like we don't know the business. You're not gonna play me like I'm some fucking dude just walked in here off the street on some I don't got money already type shit. Like, nigga, like, nah, we gonna do business, we're gonna do it right, or we not gonna do it at all. Like, the whole way, like, the whole way he doing it, my G. Like, he like, yo, my nigga, I created this whole lane that everybody living in right now. So, y'all niggas think y'all getting away with all this shit y'all doing, and it's not that I'm here to discipline y'all, but I'm about to show y'all niggas that I'm the god of this shit. Like, nigga, I will troll the fuck out of you, make better songs than you, put out movies about my life, put out video games, and make all of that money back, my nigga. Like, it ain't nothing. Like, I respect it, my nigga. Like, he was talking about the whole, how he almost lost his life. That's what made me think about, is he taking care of himself, my nigga? Like, is he putting out the right energy? Because the nigga talked about the shooting, the nigga talked about almost losing his life in the mudslide shit, where they had to come tow his shit out, and how the shit, it was him and two of his boys in a car, and he had to climb up the fucking sunroof and shit. Like, all of this shit, his house almost caught on fire because of the wildfires in fucking California.
Yeah, those inches away from the security.
Yeah, like, all of that shit, like, that shit coming too close, bro. Like, do what you do, you know what I mean?
But the mudslide in that fire was a natural disaster, so you can't do much about that.
Yeah,
I mean, the shooting, like, you can't really do much about someone trying to rob you either. Maybe the people that, you know what I mean, you surround yourself around and shit. Right. The surrounding, like, I mean, someone had to know something to, know something. Like, I mean, you ain't gonna just run up in a mansion or, you know what I mean, somebody's rich house and shit, thinking that, like, yo, you ain't gonna get the police called on you type shit. Right. So, you know what I mean, you going in there, and for them dudes, not to take that away from they gangster credibility or they robbery skills and shit.
Pull your car.
Right, but yeah, bro, y'all went in there with 5 AKs.
And ain't busted.
Nobody busted a shot.
Yeah.
And you lose one. You lose a soldier.
Because their intelligence was quite dumb.
Like, you know what they probably thought? Oh, this nigga's, we gonna run in there and pussy this nigga.
Yeah, because they look at him and judge the book by cover.
Right. And got blamed on. So even if you judging a book by cover, first of all,
you always prepare.
A scared dog gonna bite.
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
At all times.
Right. So no matter what, you put somebody in the corner and shit, you gotta put, all right, it's my life or yours. Of course, they gonna, this is survival mode. That shit is instincts. It's gonna kick in.
Right.
And then at the same time, he probably is in a state or a place to where, all right, boom, I just got a gun. I'm looking for someone to fucking run. I'm waiting for somebody. So this nigga probably in the studio, seeing the shit on his video and shit. Oh, niggas running on some Scarface shit or some, ready to die warning type of shit. Like, just, all right, these niggas coming. Get the strap. Like,
right.
Right,
nigga. That shit, that's how it had to be. And, hopefully what he's saying is what it is. But, if it ain't, then, whatever. But, shit, it is what it is, bro. Like, he said he was out here doing it, he was out here doing it. That's how I gotta take it until I see footage that it was otherwise. Then,
No, facts.
Yeah.
I guess in this case, what is it called? It's innocent until proven guilty.
Right.
So, what do you think? Not to judge his life or anything about, what he got going on and nothing. So, 17 years old, he got rich, right?
Yeah.
He wasn't. He wasn't on no gang shit when he first came out.
Not to my knowledge. When I was watching him growing up, nigga, no.
Right. And then I seen a lot of entertainers and where I say
they become affiliates and then they start claiming it. Like he was saying, like in the interview, like that's the thing. Like he hit niggas with some hard facts, and then he turned around and showed niggas what he did in the game, and then said, "Oh, I'm from Brompton." Your OG from Brompton, your OG, whoever bring you in, he from Brompton, but brother, he said, "Oh, I'm from Brompton." Oh, how you from Brompton? Charlamagne said. He asked him how you from Brompton. The nigga said, "Oh, the same way you from South Carolina. Like how you from South Carolina?" He said, "I was born there." He was like, "You was born in South in Brompton?" He was like, "No, I was born in Chicago." He was like, "Yo, I'm confused. Like how the fuck?"
Yeah, I don't get it. Like, just because you hang out around somewhere or you chill there, you ain't from there. You gotta, in order to be from somewhere, you gotta be established.
Right.
There.
Right.
If you wasn't established there, then you ain't from there, bruh.
Yeah.
So, simple as that. It's just shit like that, that is the reason why people probably don't take him too serious. And it's shit like that for him is probably, him geniusly, creating, clout for himself, just playing stupid and
playing a part.
Playing the part. So of course, I'm gonna get motherfucking mad views if I play dumb.
Right.
But who knows? He could be want to be ignorant, because that's all that shit is ignorant. Like, you got bread, you got money. All these gangsters and gang members is really doing is trying to make a means to an end.
Right.
In the motherfucking hood. So
they extort you. They tell you need protection. When you come to my town, you rock with us, we got you, and motherfuckers end up getting brought up in that shit. I know it's way more to it than what the fuck we know or think of, but it ain't too far fetched from what the fuck we grew up in. So
but this shit. My point is, why go back to something so many people trying to get away from?
Right, and that's a good point, because he said niggas come from the hood, come from the bottom, you come from Section 8, and no heat, and all that shit, and you come from that. That's the whole motherfucking thing that we was running from. Like, that's the whole shit. You don't gotta worry about being protected by these people or worried about these people running up on you. Like, when you making that amount of money, you shouldn't have to be worried about none of that shit. Like,
you don't gotta be around that. But my thing is I'm talking about the actual gang members that actually have to live. They gotta live here. They gotta survive. Like, I mean, that's their means to survive. Like, I mean, that gang is keeping them afloat. I mean, they don't know how to do anything else or whatever. And that's no excuse or whatever the case may be.
Reality, though.
It's a reality.
Right.
Like, I mean, that's what they do to survive. Everybody got their niche, their natch, or whatever the case may be. So that's just it for them. Like, I mean, they like playing cops and robbers all day.
Yeah.
So, I mean, with that being said, I mean, they not doing it for the fun of it.
Right.
I mean,
their life.
Right, it's their life.
Right.
And I mean, it's at the end of the day, it's all about money.
Right.
You know what I mean? You become a gang member and motherfucking, you don't become a gang member to, well, some people become a gang member for protection, but a lot of the times it's to, I mean, be able to be with that gang and make the money with that gang, like, I mean, and come up. And maybe you want to be just a gangster, you just want to be a psychopath and kill people.
But these niggas, the niggas that's in entertainment business and making money, them niggas just want to be in that shit for the limelight, for the popularity of the shit.
That's the popularity of it. That's it.
And a lot of people say, like, I mean, I just said it, like, the people, I mean, people in the games, they extort the stars, but the stars extort them too. So to me, it's a two-way street. Like, for me, it's a win-win. You know what I mean? Either we gonna protect you, you gonna rock out with us, and you gonna pay this bread, or, you know what I mean, you not gonna pay this bread, and we gonna run up on you, and we gonna keep taking the bread. And on the other side, like, you know what I mean, for the star is, if I pay these niggas the bread, I'm seeing with these niggas, this, you know what I mean, this group of people is known worldwide, so they know, and if I start screaming it, I learn what the fuck they doing, I can twist my fingers and throw that shit up the way they throw that shit up, nigga, I'm in. Nigga, I'm in that shit, like, you feel me? Like, but that's how niggas really become that. Like, that shit is crazy. I don't know if this shit will move backwards or if it's just a move for surviving, but, I mean, it's a move. They making it. They definitely making it. He from Bompton, if you ask him. But yeah, man, I just want to celebrate the man for being an entrepreneur, grounded from nothing, making it into something. He turned MySpace. He could have turned MySpace into the fucking into a whole music streaming service if he really wanted to. He came to them like, yo, listen, Facebook just started. Let's just turn this shit into a streaming service and let me get in on it. Like, he could have did that. Like, you feel me? But he right when he say, niggas was not on YouTube pushing music like he was until he came out, nigga. If it wasn't for him, niggas would not be doing that shit. Our podcast would not be on YouTube. Niggas wouldn't be doing this shit. Niggas would not be on Twitch. Niggas would not be on Snapchat. Vine would have never existed. None of that shit would, cause niggas don't want to see that shit, yo. Niggas was not trying to see that shit before that. If he wasn't on TV, it didn't matter to us. If we gonna go to a store and buy his shit, it didn't matter to us then.
Yeah, shit. The motherfucking the whole phone in your hands, your life type shit wasn't even a factor.
At all,
so,
bro. At all. At all.
With time, everything developed and shit, and I think he picked the right time to start his shit. But some would say, arguing, say, oh, he was lucky and da 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 da, or whatever the case, your argument may be, he's still making sense to make dollars.
Right, yo. And at the end of the day, you can't deny the fact that he's stamped in history. You can't deny the fact that he was alive. You can't deny the fact that he did what he did and he changed the game the way he changed it. They say, my question to you is, would you say he's a legend?
Would I say he's a legend?
Not putting him in a box like lyrically, being able to make songs, point blank, just overall as an entertainer and an artist, would you say that he's a legend?
Yeah, so he would have to be a legend. First of all, he done broke records.
Right.
You know what I mean? He done trampled milestones. You know what I mean? And he's fucking a trendsetter. Like, I mean, those are very high, factors for a legend.
That's all of the criteria that they say it is. Like, they say when you look at a legend, if they, like in the NBA, right? Mm-hmm. They say Charles Barkley is a legend because they changed the back down rule. Like, if you're in a post, you only got 5 seconds to do what you gotta do. Because he used to back you down for half of the fucking shot clock. Like, just hold the ball and then he make his move.
Right.
Like, so they had to change the rule. So, I mean, him as an artist, they had to change the rule. Like, nigga, it ain't just about what you can put and sell in the store, niggas. What can you sell online? This thing called the internet. Like, what is, can you make sales on that? Can you do that for us? Like, I mean, he changed the game. Like, so undoubtedly, no matter if you like his style of music, him as an artist in hip hop or not, I think we gotta tip the hat to him, man. He a legend. Like, he Young Draco the legend. Like, you feel me? It is
Big Draco.
Big Draco. Like, you feel me? It's,
I like how Charlamagne was swooping him up.
The nigga said, nah, the nigga, Charlamagne said, oh, but he said, you stole your name from Drake. He was like, nah, nigga, my name is, I forgot what he said his actual name is.
It's Dre Cortez.
Yeah, and then he said the Dre, and then the KO.
CO.
Yeah, CO, my bad. But yeah, nigga, that shit was just funny.
You know, with the CO, and I mean, bro, you better put that K there.
That's why I said K. Drake. Okay.
Nah, he said C though.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, anyway. But that whole interview was hilarious.
Nah, yeah.
That nigga Charlamagne.
This nigga, Charlamagne looking at this nigga, his game tomorrow. It don't say made in China, it said made in Cali Park.
Yeah, that nigga. And Angela Yee today was getting on my nigga for the sweat stains. Like, my nigga, you need to put on deodorant, my nigga. That nigga, Charlamagne. Yeah, the nigga was going sick. He was grabbing his head and shit, mad sweat stains. Soulja Boy, the nigga had them niggas in there going. Definitely, he's like, who y'all niggas in here think I am, my nigga? That nigga was going crazy on them niggas. Like, he wasn't going crazy on some wild disrespectful, but he gave him a real entertaining fucking interview. And to see him give that interview and then go to academics and they try to play his entrepreneur spirit and his entrepreneurial.
I just think they trying to have more content
than
the Breakfast Club and more clout. And
since they lost Joe Budden, they gotta do some shit to grasp the headlines and grasp the viewers and shit like that. Like, cause he was the one that'll tell you, uncut, unroyal, I ain't feeling your shit. Mm-hmm. Fuck what you talking about. I don't care about your fan base. I don't care about nothing, nigga. I don't feel your shit. And I don't think they got nobody on their shit like that right now. You feel me? He took his talents and moved the fuck on. Like, so now these niggas gotta do some shit. Like, so now academics gotta be who is usually the nigga that fuck with the niggas that's in that type of musical realm. Like, you feel me? He Draco. Soulja Boy created that whole realm in which DJ Academics loves and supports so much. So for him to be trying to play Soulja Boy on the motherfucking on the show is a in the face to itself. He should pop himself, man. Nigga, just turn around, shoot yourself.
It's not even that. It's just we see it for what it is. You clout chasing.
Yeah, point blank period, my nigga. Like clickbait. That's what that shit is. Like that's all that shit is for the views.
Yeah, let's not do that, Coolie. Let's not throw no salt on no other shows.
Nah, I'm just saying, you gotta call it what it is. It's
right.
You know what I mean?
For that man.
For that man. Not to say that we don't rock out with any other shows or anything that we talked about, you know what I mean? But just to say it is what it is. Like, we did some fuck shit up here. Motherfuckers will be all over our neck on it. Like, you feel me? Like, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And we grown, like we grown ups.
I ain't taking. I just don't want to. I ain't trying to hate. That's it.
No, I ain't trying to hate. I'm just saying, like, it is what it is. Like, we just saying what it is. Like, you try to play the man for being an entrepreneur.
Going to speed. I understand. I get it. Cool. What's understanding gotta be explained.
My fault for trying to explain. Shit. But listen, man. What I need y'all to take away from this episode is, I need y'all to take away this, right? Support your local people, man.
I'm gonna say that again. Support
your
local
people.
That's it.
You feel me? Point blank period. It don't always take money. It don't always take for you to spend an astronomical amount of time. A quick click, a like, a share, a follow, as AK would say. Know what I mean? That's all it takes sometimes. A quick shout out, a quick screenshot of what they doing. At whoever is doing, if you need this, such and such is providing this service.
Facts.
All you need, because once they blow, you gonna want to say, hey yo, I grew up with them, I know them, they're my people. But when you call their phone and they don't answer because they number done changed 100 times, you ain't got it no more. They gonna say they fake.
With that being said, that should bring you in mind to do something. I mean, give a certain shout out.
Nah. I mean, everybody that listens to this should know. AKA, they should know to go to 631 Middletown Ave, Middletown Cafe. Know what I mean? If you haven't been there, you should take your ass down there because it's always a good time, no matter what day of the week it is, what time of the year it is. Rain, hail, sleet, snow. It's always going to be some motherfucking good energy down there. Shout out to the bartenders, the security guards, everybody that ever been there. Shout out to Ski Ball, the whole squad, the ownership team. Shout out to y'all. I mean, again, if y'all want to have a good time, if y'all want to celebrate any occasion, holla at Ski Ball and the whole squad over at 631 Middletown Ave, Middletown Cafe, New Haven, Connecticut.
No, with that being said, I just want to give out a shout out to June and Nico too, because I mean that's the other part of the ownership team. You know what I mean, shout out to June and Nico and shit, Ski Bowl, the whole crew, the whole squad. Alright.
Hey yo, but yeah, back to this this last thought right here. I mean, support your local people, man. Support. I mean, even if you think it's just a hobby, it ain't gonna hurt nothing to share the shit. It ain't gonna hurt nothing to tell somebody about it. Like, I mean. Just support, yo. Point blank, period. I mean, don't be so quick to knock down the next person that look like you that's trying to do something positive with their life and get up out of their situation. Like, you feel me? And shout out to Soldier Boy, Big Draco. Shout out to you, man, for letting the world know what your actual contributions is to the industry and the culture you are so heavily involved in. I am Coolie, man. You can find me everywhere under the name of Coolie Man. If you can't find me there, you can find me under anything Grown Ups Talk. Grown Ups Talk podcast.com. Biatch. Okay. You already know. This is AK the Chief signing out, checking off. You know the motto. Like, share, and follow. If you didn't do it, do it. Tell a friend and do it again. Talk to me, motherfucking grown. Now, I mean, you can find me on anywhere Grown Ups Talk. If you can't find me there, you can definitely find me on anywhere Grown Ups Talk podcast. And now I mean, you can log on and pick up your motherfucking phone and your laptop, wherever you at, go to work, www.grownupstalkpodcast.com. Biatch. Talk to us grown, man. Like this shit, play this shit, love this shit. Follow. Alright? 1.